Behind me is the City of Ottawa's new fancy library and archives building that, the shame of it all, the Mayor Jim Watson and members of the Planning and Economic Development Committee wanted to name after Charlotte Whitton. Charlotte Whitton, long dead former mayor of Ottawa in the early 50s and early 60s, who accomplished some admirable things, but they were usurped by her virulent anti-Semitism, anti-foreigners, anti-French. She had blood on her hands. This woman deprived, as the director of the Canadian Child Welfare Council, 500 Jewish orphans from coming to Canada because she didn't like the Jews. She was a rabid Anglophile. Many of these children later died in the death camps. And can you believe it? The City of Ottawa was going to vote Wednesday to have her name put on this building. Well, they are not going to now because the Jewish community rose up in anger, as did many others, the Francophone community. They didn't want any part of this. Watson has beat a retreat. There will be no vote now. Now he says he's going to go to the community of Ottawa and ask for suggestions for a name on this building. Well, I happen to have a couple. Certain members of council say that Charlotte Whitton should be honored because she was a role model for women and that she was the first female mayor of Ottawa, as if that's a big deal here. Well, there happens to have been 3 female mayors of Ottawa, the disgraced Whitton, and then Marion Dewar, and then Jacqueline Holtzman, who happened to be the first Jewish female mayor of Ottawa. Laurie Greenberg was the first Jewish mayor of Ottawa, male. He's honored. Laurie Greenberg Drive, Laurie Greenberg Community Center. Marion Dewar has been honored by the city. The plaza outside City Hall, Marion Dewar Plaza. Ottawa Housing Authority, they named a building after her downtown. Jacqueline Holtzman, a mayor for a long time in this city, first Jewish female mayor of Ottawa. There's been no honor for her. So I would say touche to Charlotte Whitton. Put Jacqueline Holtzman's name on this building. And if not Jacqueline Holtzman's name, this is in the riding of Rick Shirelli. And this is a council that seems to love irritating people. Shirelli, who wants to name Robertson Road and Bell's Corners his riding. Lloyd Francis Boulevard makes no sense whatsoever. Well, Rick Shirelli, this building's in your riding too. Why don't you call it Lloyd Francis Building? That would do it, wouldn't it? Lloyd Francis Building, Rick Shirelli. There's 2 names for you, Lloyd Francis Building, Jacqueline Holtzman Building. If you want to have a public poll, Jim Watson, go right ahead. That's another expense. But my ideas deserve serious consideration. Lloyd Francis Building, that'll satisfy Shirelli. Jacqueline Holtzman Building, there's the best idea right there. I'm Earl McCrae of the Ottawa Sun.